Hey, this is Mass6 with a brand new One Punch Man the Strongest video, and intermittently while I'm traveling I'm trying to pop in some videos here, and luckily when Endless Battlezone came up this past week I was able to actually log in. So one of the problems I've had, and of course if you've played this game you know the meta really is predetermined sadly too much by speed. And one of the issues I've had is my Sonic. I have been literally so unlucky getting a third speed boost for my Sonic that I have been pretty much left in the dust amongst people that got lucky enough to get triple speed boost on their Sonics. So I've had a rough go of it during Endless Battlezone, so I've been trying different things. Last week I was out and was unavailable to log in, but for one time, and did test something out, and it proved one of my theories that could be a possibility. So I wanted to test it out this week since I had the time to be on for the whole Endless Battlezone. And so what I did was I went ahead and prioritized my characters on my team and picked who I felt were the most likely characters to be able to survive if I went less DPS and went all in on just basically tanking everybody. So I picked, who I felt was my top character, my second character, and so on, and went ahead and basically tanked them right down the line. And luckily I got, I think, 2 or 3 matches that I was outspeeded, but I was lucky enough to make it through to the final round. And as you can see right out of the gate here, Jungkook outspeeds me, which I knew because I've had my ass kicked numerous times, not just by Jungkook, but by a multitude of players that can outspeed me over the last month. So I went ahead and tested my theory knowing that I'm going to probably lose, half my team at a minimum, but the other ones should stay alive. And so luckily it did work, thank goodness. I went ahead and prioritized my Watchdog Man and my Child Emperor, and I did do as much buffing as I could on my ATT because I figured 2 DPS, 1 tank, but would be enough. My ATT did not hold up as well as I thought it would, but luckily I was able to pull through. And as you're going to see, it's a long, boring battle thanks to Bomb. But luckily on my follow-up, I was able to clear the other side and then know that with having Watchdog Man on that front line, it was going to be enough protection to keep my Child Emperor alive. So I got lucky this week, and my tanking of all my characters by priority ended up being able to keep me alive so I could actually win this week. And thank God, because I've given up on trying to speed up my Sonic any further. I'm sick of wasting locks on it as well as resources, and I'm just going to keep trying to come up with different creative ways to live longer with being outsped. But I gotta say, with the Bomb era, if you can overly tank at least half your team, and then especially if one of those is your primary DPS and can still do enough damage, it did hold up, thank God. But yeah, so just wanted to share that with everybody because I know how frustrating it can be being outsped, and I'm sure there's quite a few of you out there that are literally sick of it too, being outsped. And yeah, tanking is an alternative. Does it work all the time? No, it doesn't. Does it help with having the new Child Emperor? Oh, hell yeah, it does, because you're getting that healing the first 3 rounds, which really helps a lot going with a fully tanky team. I think without Child Emperor, it gets a lot more difficult, but with him, it makes it plausible. So yeah, just sharing that with it. I mean, next week could be completely different. And the sad part is, for this to work, you really have to pay attention and look at who you're playing and alter your team each round, which honestly on Sunday evenings for myself is generally very difficult to do. Sundays evenings are usually my time to do other things, and so it's more often than not a good night for me. So thank you, developers, for putting that on Sunday evenings. But yeah, just wanted to share that with everybody. If you're having frustrations, try tanking. It really does assist. With that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Take care.